Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. I'm Anastasia, and today we have the topic of the anxiety, especially because of the social media in our lives, and specifically for us content creators or creators of anything in general. I decided to film a dedicated video mostly for creators, just to help out, just to share my experience and how I deal with the anxiety that comes from posting online, and of the self-doubt and on the imposter syndrome as well. But feel free to watch this video in case you are just a person who feels that anxiety of staying behind in life because of social media. What do you think of my aroma therapy over here? This is the essential oil diffuser. I love how it changes the colors. I put it like for 1 hour to do the diffusing and just thought that it will create like a nice picture right now. A real quick disclaimer: I am not a big creator or a famous creator at the current moment while I'm filming this video, but I really think that I can share some of my thoughts because I have experience in the field of sharing content, of creating content, of just putting yourself out there, let's say. Since 2022, I have been posting consistently on my YouTube channel. I started my first YouTube channel back then and I grew it up to almost 3,000 subscribers. This year I started a new channel because I thought that I need to start fresh. I have been posting on Instagram for over a decade now and started just sharing something personal, like really quick photos. Back then we just had photos and no reels, no stories, nothing. And to be honest, I preferred it this way, but okay. Then more professionally, I wanted to promote myself as a freelancer photographer, and I have been doing that for 5 years. And now I am positioning myself as a content creator. I want to become a successful UGC creator, so I'm building my portfolio as well, and also to promote myself as an artist. I decided to go for the artistic career at the same time. So as you see, it is quite diverse and definitely there is experience here, and every day I think I'm becoming better and better at creating a good picture, like good vlogs. The most important part, to share your story, because that's why we actually do the content creation. We want to share our stories with other people. And whenever it comes to sharing your story, overthinking can kill like most of your content rather than make most of your content. And most of the times, it's not that we don't have the talent or the skill set, it's just that we just overthink all the time. What are we going to say? What are we going to post? I know plenty of people in my circle that they are artistic, they are talented, and that they are creative in a way, and it would be great for them to just start posting this. I'm like all the time, why don't you start like an Instagram account or a YouTube channel or a TikTok? And they feel that yes, maybe that would be nice, but I am shy, or I don't know what to say, or I really don't want people to look at me or judge me. And this is so normal. I felt the same way when I started posting, and I feel the same even now, even before filming this video, even before creating an Instagram post or a TikTok. I have these thoughts non-stop, like what people are going to think. Are they going to like it? How I will look? This is so normal. Social media, it's like a mirror through which we can look at ourselves, and unfortunately, based on the performance and based on the reaction of other people, we create already like a picture about ourselves, which is not 100% true. It's just one fraction. We decided to share something specific, so we are judged based on this specific thing that we decided to share, and that's it. It doesn't mean that we are bad or we are good in a way. Reality check right now. Nobody is that, let's say, obsessed with you and like closely watch everything that you might post, unless they're weird. But I hope people that follow you are like normal people, and most of the time they will see your post, they will think about it 3 seconds or even less, and they will go away. They will scroll. Yes, hopefully they will put a like, but they will scroll. They won't be there like for an hour or for a day just thinking, oh, what did she post right now? No, they think about themselves. All of us think about ourselves most of our day. We don't pay that much attention on other people, and especially with the fast scrolling right now, people may spend, if you're lucky, 3 seconds on your video, on your photo, and they will go away. So this is good and bad in a way, but it's good because you don't have to overthink about what you're doing. You can just start posting, because consistency is better than perfection. You may be creating the perfect post out there and it won't perform for whatever reason. But if you are consistent and if you build a habit that you are posting, let's say every day, or you're posting 5 or 4 times a week, whatever makes you feel like comfortable, whatever works for you, if you're consistent on this schedule, then you will notice that you don't care that much how each post perform. Yes, some posts have less views than other posts, and nowadays I don't think anybody else out there actually knows what makes it to perform. Sometimes it's poor luck, sometimes maybe it's the relevance of your video, of your topic, sometimes it's whatever is trending right now and whatever world situation we are living currently. You never know what will perform in reality. You may post something so beautifully, so aesthetically made, and it will not perform necessarily as you might think, or compared to somebody else. You may create the same video and it will not perform. Right now I don't want to disencourage anybody, but this is what I have experienced. And to be honest, yes, some days it sucks and I feel like a complete loser, and I feel that why I'm working so much on that and it doesn't work for me. And some days I'm like, oh, whatever. I'm glad that I did it. I like to create content. I like to share my story. I like to connect with other people online and to build my audience, and just to see how I transform through social media and through YouTube. This is like a sort of therapy for me. I really love doing this. If I didn't love doing this, I wouldn't continue. You have to like it. This is another reality check. You have to love it. You have to like it. You have to like filming yourself. You have to like let's say perform in front of the camera, to talk, to just share. Some people are private and this is their right. If this works for them, then great. But some people like to be out there, like online, and none of this is necessarily bad or necessarily wrong. It is just what you feel comfortable with. If you're just starting posting, it is normal that your first 3 to 5 to 10 videos may not be as good as the next ones. They may be, lacking in some editing skills or in aesthetic picture, let's say, or in nice color matching, or in the light that you will put, or how you will position yourself in front of the camera so the light falls on you in a nice way. There might be something that you will miss out. That doesn't mean that your video will not perform. It also matters from the topic and what are you sharing exactly. There doesn't have to be that much of overthinking. this one may apply not only to creators but to other people who are on social media or not necessarily posting but watching, scrolling social media. You may find yourself comparing yourself to other people's lives, and here is something important to remember, and I have to remember it as well because I find myself comparing to other people quite often, and I want to fix this, is that what you see online is what the other person chose for you to see. We are trying to show our best work, our best side, our best personality traits online. We want to be liked, and this is normal. We want to be accepted. So what we are sharing, we won't share, let's say, some people do that, but most of the people know we will not share times when we are crying or when we are upset, or let's say when we are arguing with our partner, or when we experience a difficult situation in life, when we are worried about something. Usually people do not share these moments because during these moments, to be honest, you don't feel like sharing this. You don't feel like just letting it out online. Again, some people do that, some creators choose to do that. It's not what I like sharing. So most of the people, they will choose to share something great. They will share their moments from a recent trip to Bahamas, I don't know, to Greece. Go to Greece. They will share some fun family moments to get with their family or with their partner. They will share their engagement. Let's say they will make an engagement photo shoot and share it online, or they will share their wedding or the birthday party, something that is exciting. So when you start comparing yourself to what other people post, always remember that these are their highlights. These are not their behind the scenes. It's not fair to yourself if you compare yourself as you are just to what you see online. Don't tie your self-worth to the performance of your content, to the likes, to the engagement, to the shares, the comments, the views. Yes, it's important that we can see these metrics so we can show basically our growth, and this works better with brand collaborations, so the brands can see that you are a valid creator and that you grow authentically and organically. Yes, this is all important, but at the same time, all those metrics, because they are public and everybody can see how many views you have on your TikToks, or now, okay, you can hide your likes on Instagram. Before you couldn't. But to be honest, yes, you can hide them, but okay. Basically, everybody roughly knows how your videos are performing, and this is what creates anxiety. You start to think, but what's wrong? I create great content, I like what I post, I feel good about it, but for some reason it may not perform. And often creators tie their self-worth and how they feel about themselves to the performance of their content. So it's important to just not include here any emotions. It's very hard, but maybe I would compare it to the stock market or something. Like when you are investing, it's important to not attach yourself emotionally. And here is the same thing. Approach content creation as a business, as your work, as your side hustle, as something that has to do with work. So it's not attaching to you directly. Also, most creators that you admire right now, they all started from somewhere. They started from 0 subscribers, 0 views, empty profile, empty YouTube channel, and they were building it day after day, week after week, year after year. Everybody starts from somewhere, and if you are starting right now, just remember that you won't be forever with 0 subscribers or with 0 likes, 0 views, or 0 brand collaboration. Someday, if you are strategic about your work and you approach it as work, one day, sooner or later, you will see something. You will see a difference. You will see success, I hope. And I hope you will keep creating and just going for your dream. Last night I made a mistake. I got so anxious while posting. I created an painting reveal video that I wanted to post on Instagram, on TikTok, on YouTube. It was a simple video, several seconds long, where I am revealing my painting. I am like outside, it was bright and nice and sunny, and I wanted to have like a natural light and like a colorful picture, and I loved how I filmed it. And while posting, I am posting it on TikTok, and I am closing the app, going on Instagram, and then I'm going back on TikTok, and I'm like, oh, I see that my video is all pixelated and that I barely have any views, but I have some likes and some people also commented like nice words, but I see that the video became pixelated, and I thought, is it my internet connection? Why it was posted this way? Then I check back on Instagram and I see that it's also like reduced the quality, but not as bad. I am like, I think it's because I posted the video as it was, because it filmed at 4K, and I edited it slightly on my iPhone directly. The app, in order to upload this video, it tried to squeeze it, and that's what happened. So from now on I'm uploading 1080 video resolution and not 4K, because sometimes this might happen, and I will always run it through the CapCut app because I think that works better for me. And I got so anxious. I was sitting there, I wanted to quickly post something at I think it was 10 o'clock, and it took me an hour, and I finished at 11, reposting everything, making sure that the video is fine. As another tip, don't just bother posting at night, in your evening time when you're relaxing and resting, because the anxiety will grow, and then it's hard to fall asleep because of this anxiety. I think I need to just stop looking at my phone at maximum at 8 p.m. I just need to put it away and I'm done for the day, because this really affects me. I also believe that just watching some TV, like shows or movies, also affect you. For now, I cannot really stop doing that because I like doing that, like to watch like a show before bed, but I think I just need to start reading a book and go like to my bed and wait until I fall asleep, rather than just watch something, because it's screens. Even if it's TV, it is still a screen. So friends, let me know if you liked this topic, if you found it helpful. Let me know if you want more similar topics to be discussed in our videos. Leave me any of your questions down below. You can suggest a topic for me to discuss with you in the next video, or I can answer to your questions also in my videos. Yes, share how do you feel about content creation, about the anxiety that social media creates to all of us. Do you feel calm? Do you feel anxious? Let me know your thoughts. And the vlog, of course, keeps going, so I'm not telling you goodbye right now. Friends, look at this beauty. Look at those amazing flowers. I fell victim from the TikTok for another time, and I've been inspired so much by the videos with people buying flowers from Trader Joe's, from this specific supermarket. I don't know why, but my guess is because they have a big variety in flowers and they are relatively cheap. They are like really budget friendly, especially some small arrangements. Some arrangements that are more like a filler into bouquet, let's say. I've been buying flowers from Giant usually. I just find this more convenient for myself rather than going to the flower shops, but maybe I'll start doing that. But this time I decided to get an hydrangea flower, and they included 3 stems here. And again, I want to express my disappointment with hydrangea, and as a plant and as a flower, because they are very, very pissing me off. Look at that. This situation wasn't like that yesterday, and today it's almost like dead, this flower. And my my guess is because they went under a shock, maybe, while I was having them in the car and coming back home. But this was literally, I went to the store, carried the flowers, went to the car, and basically came home in 10-15 minutes, and then I put them in the water. So I don't understand really their problem. And one time when I got the flower hydrangea, I had the exact problem. The next day, the plant, all the flowers just drooped like that, and then they just died. They died off. Oh my god. This is iris. I am getting iris for the first time, and yesterday they were closed. Last night they were closed. They were more like this one, like this stem, and they were all closed. And today they opened, and apparently they're going to look like this. They have this triangle shape. They remind me orchids just a little bit. They're just phenomenal, and I love the color a lot. I'm going to look more for irises the next time. As an additional flower, because I want to do an ikebana again, I got this, which is called, this is how it's called, Hypericum. It reminds me a berry that I don't remember how it's called in English, but apparently it's called Hypericum. And here we have dotis. They are called dotis micropome. They remind me chrysanthemums too, but they are much smaller and they are very cute, and I believe they last long as well. And I also like their flavor, their fragrance. It's like daisies, something like that. And as my greenery for this arrangement and for separate arrangements too, because I got a lot, it's the eucalyptus. And you will maybe laugh at me right now because I didn't know that eucalyptus is actually like that. What I mean, I have seen a eucalyptus tree in Greece, and we even had one growing next to the apartment. We have a variety of trees over there, like palm trees and Christmas trees and pines and eucalyptus too, and olive trees a lot. But the leaves look differently in eucalyptus, so I didn't really know that this is also eucalyptus. Anyway, it smells so great. The fragrance that it's giving right now, it's something fresh, something botanical, yes, at the same time. Since last night, it's just covered the whole living room. It's actually very good to inhale eucalyptus in general. It's very good for your health. The good thing with eucalyptus branches is that you can let it dry out. If you are done with it as a flower arrangement, you can put it in a vase and you don't have to put any water, so the branches will dry out, and when it dries out it will still give you a fragrance, and you can put it in your bathroom, anywhere. You can put it in any room. And as for now, I will try to create an ikebana with all of the flowers, but this time I won't put that many. I think last time I overdid it and I put too many flowers in one arrangement. I'll start showing you what turned out from all the arrangements that I got from Trader Joe's. So first of all, just the eucalyptus branches. I cut these shorter and I put them in this just glass vase. I think today I'm mostly proud about this arrangement. I love the irises and the fact that they match so great the blue and green vase. This vase is from my mother-in-law. I guess she didn't need it in her house anymore, and she just gave it to me, and I am shocked how amazingly it fits right now. And the texture wall, which is just ivory color, very neutral, and it gives like such a color boost right now to the hallway in general, since I'm not keeping anything else that is very colorful on top of the console table. How gorgeous they are. Very, very interesting flower. I'm curious how long it will last. Well, most of the flowers last approximately, if you take care of them, at least 10 days they can last. Some of them, like roses or hydrangea or hydrangea, I'm not sure how it's pronounced. They are very, very delicate. And I had these branches from the previous arrangement. Maybe you remember from the ikebana vlog that I did. And what I noticed, that the branch is giving me, over here. I noticed that the branch is giving me a green leaf. I don't know. I am shocked that this happened. I thought the branch is done, but right now I noticed that in another spots as well, there is, come on, focus, doesn't want to focus, but there is one, two here. I took it out so you can see it better. So we have some new green leaves here, and it developed a root system, a tiny one, but I hope you can kind of see it. You see? Completely not sure what to do with this though, with this discovery. I don't know what to do with these branches. If they suddenly develop a root system, should they pot it maybe? I don't know like what can come up from this. Really, really, really interesting. And I brought the ikebana arrangement here because I have better lighting over here, but I'm going to position it at the dinner table. I like it. I like how different it is than the previous arrangement that I had. So I played with 3 types of flowers, and I think this is the right way to make an ikebana. You start with the longer one, with the longest stem, and you continue with the medium one, and then you want to make a balance and you put like shorter stems like below. Of course I could maybe do it better. I could maybe put them on a more like a side angle so the stems are mostly like laying down, but it's okay. I will see how long it will last too. I kept the previous ikebana way too long, maybe 2.5 weeks, and it was completely dried out. It's like not a good feng shui to keep dried flowers in your house. It's fine. It's besides the feng shui, it's just not aesthetic just to see your flower being completely dried out and it's still in the vase. And I really love this berry flower. I will keep calling it this way because it looks like a berry. So here it is. Here the ikebana, and here is the iris arrangement. And here is a more simple arrangement. I decided to put these, let's call them chrysanthemums. I just put them in this yellow vase that I have. I love how the yellow and the orange and the brown goes well with this yellow vase. And it's nice. It's nice to have something simple like that just in a corner of your house or as a centerpiece on your coffee table. Oh my god, how I completely forgot almost to show you this arrangement. It's because I put it already in the bedroom. Here was my big desire to put like a vase next to my side. It fits amazingly, so I'm going to keep this vase here in this bedroom. So here are the hydrangeas and these berry flowers. So I decided to make just a duo arrangement with 2 flowers. Unfortunately, over here, this one did not survive. As I showed you before, it's just these flowers are too dramatic. Based on ChatGPT, I tried really to bring it back to life, revive it by drowning the stem, not the stem, the flower into water for 20 minutes. It didn't really help. I don't know, maybe it was just too old. That's the another explanation. Too old as a flower in general, because the leaves themselves are also, you know, ripping. But I decided to keep it just to keep my flower arrangement in a more balance maybe. We were thinking today what to eat, and since it was a very nice, it's still a very nice day, we thought, why not to come to the park? And we grabbed some Chinese food. We got some beef with broccoli, and did you get like a pork rice?
Pork fried rice.
Pork fried rice. And I got chicken with cashews, a spring roll, and an egg roll. Lo mein, yeah. What do you think? If you have seen the previous video from the last week, you probably have noticed that the hair was much longer. I cannot believe how fast hair actually can grow. For me, like I had since my last haircut 3.5 months, because not because just because I didn't need to go to cut my hair until this month, and then I realized maybe I need something shorter. Maybe I want to go back to this beautiful, not even shoulder length, but like neck length, like over here, where is it called T-bone or T-bone? Where is the T-bone? Like over here. If I'm correct, this haircut is called bob, but there are different types of bob haircuts out there. Basically, what I ask this time is just straight cut, no layers, no like different lengths, because I was asked maybe if I want longer in the front or shorter in the back, and I said no, please, I just want a straight cut, because I noticed that it fits me, it fits my face. I have like a really small face, and it may seem round here on the video and on some pictures, but in reality I have a lot of angles, and my face is kind of bony over here and over here. Over here my chin is like pointy enough and my nose is pointy enough, so I have a feeling that shorter haircuts fit me better. And my master this time was like, are you sure you want to cut all that hair? And I'm like, yes, I'm sure. I am glad that with this type of haircut you can do different styles. I can wear them like that, I can wear them, let's say, like that. I can make a ponytail, they're long enough to be actually like that, or in a bun if I really want to, or I could just take some portion of the hair over here and get a hair clip, or again make a bun over here if my hair is fresh, and I like just to have some hair down here, because I notice that whenever my hair is longer, I like that whenever it's like shoulder length or slightly beyond it. But on the other hand, I notice that I always want to make a ponytail or a bun. I always want to put them behind my ears. This is how I operate. If you love long hair and you like them and they fit you, please, like, just go for it and wear them. This is amazing. I'm not sure if you can say wear the hair, but okay. Plus, I was told whenever you have curly hair and you cut them shorter, they tend to become even more curly. When you try to style them straight, because they are curly, naturally they will tend to do this, what they're doing right now here, but I don't mind it. I just don't like the frizz on top of my head, but I don't mind like a light curl being like here. I believe this is a more like a Hollywood type curl, maybe. But this is it with the haircut, and I can show you it from the behind too. I believe it looks fine. I just had it yesterday, so the hairstyle is still fresh, and I definitely will try to enjoy it for the next 3 to 4 days until I will have to wash my head again and style it by myself. I inquired my hair master yesterday what type of thermal protection she recommends, because I to be honest, have not been using thermal protection, with the result that my edges, my hair edges became like really splitted by this month. 3 months passed since my last haircut, and I'm using the hair blowout, I think it's called blowout, almost every time. Not almost, every time when I wash my hair, I like to style them. I don't like my curly, natural, frizzy hair. This is me. I cannot wear them. I tried with the curly hairs, and no. I like the light curl. But anyway, so you need thermal protection every time whenever you are styling with heat your hair. So she recommended actually the brand Red Can. I found it right now on Amazon over here, and I will try to attach a picture to the screen so you can see it better. So basically it is like all-in-one leave-in conditioner, and it's also a treatment for the hair, and you can use it as a thermal protection. On Amazon it is $45. It is pretty expensive, but there is another one that I found. Let me just check if it's a smaller size. Yes, it's a smaller size. So the $45 one is 13.5 ounces, and the smaller one, which is $31 over here, it is 5 ounces. I assume it's not that much. It's probably maybe somewhere here, and that's it. But there is the same product in another store, so you can get it online. I've seen it in Target for $29, but maybe it's the small one again. So you can find it for approximately $30 online in Ulta Beauty, and in Target, CVS also. So I will take a look. And also the Hair Master, she recommended brushable hairspray. I'm going to find it. And on the store Ulta Beauty, have never shopped there, just randomly opened this online store. Here is the hairspray that was recommended as well. So apparently you can spray on the head just a little bit over here. You don't have to put too much, and you can get the hair cone and you can brush it over here so you don't have that frizz. And then you can put as much as you want here on the edges, as much as it holds this form. I am super happy. So that's it with the hair products. I have not tried the hair products that I just showed you, but I am curious if you have tried something like that or something similar. Let me know in the comments, or if you have a great recommendation for thermal protection or hairspray, or maybe hair gel, because I like to use hair gel sometimes too and like to make like this wet look. I'm actually excited to do the wet look on the short hair. So if you have any recommendations, please share them in the comments. Friends, for today I have a mini shopping haul from the store H&M and from the store Dick's Sports. Very simple. So starting with the Dick's Sports, sportswear or just sports. I am shopping there for the first time, and basically, let me take the microphone off so you can see it better. So basically this is from this store. It's a Adidas t-shirt, a white one, but it's not a simple one. So here is it. This is basically a FIFA merch for the World Cup that is going to be in USA this year in 2026, starting in June. We are excited about this event. We are definitely going to watch the games on TV, maybe go to some pubs and sports bars to watch, but we hope maybe we can attend like one game at least, because they are going to host four games in Philadelphia. It would be great. It would be great. I don't know if, because the tickets are really high at this point, but maybe something will drop and we will attempt to get to one game. Friends, I'm afraid my microphone is going to die soon, so I will try to be fast. I got from H&M two pairs of shorts. I was in the look for that specifically, and I got this time something interesting. Not just shorts, but Bermudas, or Bermudas, I think Bermudas. They look kind of huge right now in the video, but on me, believe me, they are just like, they fit to the size. This is size 38 European, and USA it's size 6, and I thought that let's give it a shot. I am size 40, or I think it's still in the range of US 6, or maybe it's the 8. I have bigger hips. They're like wider than my shoulders. In general, like a pear-shaped figure. And it's always like complicated for me to find like great jeans or great pants, because I have to pay attention that they fit my hips, but most of the time they are wide in my waistline. So these shorts, these Bermudas, actually fit me and on my hips and on my waistline, but I feel some slight tightness on my hips, and I got them with the I know maybe it's not the right thing to do, but I'm really motivated to lose some kilograms before summer. So I really hope this will be a great motivation. They fit me. I can walk, I can sit with them comfortably, but maybe I would prefer it a little bit more loose. And last but not least purchase were these pair of black shorts. They are a blend of linen, they are a blend of cotton and something else. So I really have to pay attention how I'm going to wash them, probably just gentle cycle. I like their material, I like it's like cotton like fabric, cotton texture, and I like also the back of them. They just have one, I think it's just an imitation. Yes, it's an imitation of a pocket. I don't like when there are pockets on the booty, because it creates the illusion that your booty is even bigger. So if it's not jeans, where they always put the 2 pockets, I just prefer just to get something without them, like pants and shorts without them, but I don't mind the imitation ones. And that's it. They have some pleats over here, and they are size 40. Here I couldn't find a 38 because they were like, I think the last item, they were on sale, only $10. So I cannot return them, but I am planning to make a small alteration, as I like doing by myself. I will just make it slightly smaller here on the waistline. And they are perfect on the hips. They're actually pretty loose and very comfortable, so I'm going to wear them with a belt. And yes, this was my happy purchase with the summer shorts. Excited for more summer outfits. Friends, thank you so much for staying with me until this moment. I appreciate it a lot. All of your likes and your comments and your hypes, I appreciate this. Please use them. This helps my channel to grow, and I can create more videos like this, and so they can reach more people that can find my content relevant. Thank you so much, and we will see each other next week. Bye bye.